So I've taken lots of shakedown hikes, or as I like to call them, trail trials. But so far it's been with partial gear because I've been working for months to try to get my full gear set how I want it to be. So today's my first day with my full pack. I have like a week's worth of food in here and everything, like trying to make it as much like the real deal as possible today. It's cold. It's 22 degrees, but the winds are 18 miles an hour today. I'll show you the lake once I get out to the lake. So the feels like is 9 degrees. So I don't think I would normally be hiking with my down jacket on, but I am today. And I'm also hiking with my base layer bottoms on because it is like seriously cold. And I also have my rain jacket, of course, if it is not really snowing right now, though I see little snowflakes every once in a while, but obviously I'll put that on to protect my jacket if that starts. So just trying to get used to like the everything, like the ins and outs, like putting on my backpack with my water bottles on there. One of the reasons I switched to this Gossamer Gear backpack was because of the water bottle straps on the shoulder straps. I love that because that way they're always accessible, but it's a learning curve too. When I got out of the car and put my backpack on, one of the water bottles fell out. So, just trying to get used to that kind of stuff as much as possible. Part of my trail trials too is seeing how I do filming while hiking. And I'm here to tell you, you're probably not going to get much actual hiking footage because I use my trekking poles and I can't use them while holding the phone. So anyway, we'll see. Like I said in my intro video, I don't want doing a YouTube channel to distract me or waste time. Like, I don't want to be at a hotel wasting my hours of free time trying to edit videos. Oh, she's pretty today. I did bring my micro spikes with me, but so far I haven't put them on. Oh man. Don't necessarily love the 18-mile-an-hour winds, but they sure do make it pretty on the water. Wow. One of you said in one of my videos that I'm gonna miss this when I'm on the trail, and I am. Addicted to it, but there will be lots of other beautiful things to see on the trail. Look at that big old ice chunk. Oh, that's a rock. I just remembered that's not just an ice chunk, that's a rock that's covered in ice. Anyway, so yeah, trail trials. We'll see what I take away from today. That's kind of the goal every time I do a trail trial, is to do I need to modify anything? What worked for me? What didn't? So yeah, like I said, I'm already learning right now that probably the actual video footage of me hiking on the trail will be kind of limited. I'm not going to compromise my safety by walking with a phone and not carrying my trekking poles when I'm on a mountain, but we'll see. Really cool today. But my purpose of also PS, like it was today at 22 degrees, feels like 9, or it was next week, the temps are getting below 0 for the actual temp. So I don't even know what the feels like. Mom said it was like with the wind chill next week was going to be like negative 30. I don't know. If it was that cold, I would be in a hostel or a hotel or something. But I am trying to today see how I do with my gear in cold temps. I'm very used to winter hiking. I do it all the time. But if I was not doing a trail trial today, if I was just going for a normal winter walk like I do, I would have on like fleece line leggings and snow pants and a fleece lined top and my super insulated Patagonia ski jacket, and I would have all of that on. And so I just wanted to see how I would do with the gear that I'm taking with me, would it suffice if I was in temps like this, which starting in early March, you know, is a reality. So far, so good. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm toasty like I normally am on a winter hike, but survivable. All right, here's my takeaways so far. There might be more. I'm obviously not to the car yet, but I feel good. I feel good about today's trail trial. I think that there wasn't anything major that I feel like I need to tweak. This is my first time hiking with the fully loaded backpack since I got my new backpack. It's the Gossamer Gear Crown 360. I love it. So I started doing my trail trials way back in, I don't know, August, or I don't know, it was summertime. And I had fully loaded what I thought I was going to be bringing on the trail all that time ago. And I had my backpack that I used when I did the Georgia section of the Appalachian Trail. And it's an Osprey, starts with a K, can't remember. Anyway, but yeah, the decision was made on one of my trail trial days in the summer that I was going to upgrade my pack. I was going to invest in going more lighter weight. It's never necessarily trying to be ultra light, but you know, just the whole time that I did the trail in Georgia, it was like putting on my backpack was a chore. Taking it off was like sweet relief. And I don't know, that's just not what it was fine for a week, but for 5-6 months, like, you know, I don't have that great of a back anyway, so I decided that it would be worth investing in new gear. If anything, today has solidified that decision. Like, this backpack is super comfortable. I have it fully loaded. I did weigh it last night, not like super scientifically. I just kind of hopped on the scale with and without it, and it was running around 22 pounds fully loaded with all food and consumables and everything. So I don't know. Once I have 2 items that I'm waiting on to say that I am completely done with my gear list. So once I have that totally set, I'll do, you know, an official weigh in for my base weight, but I'm guessing it's, you know, around 17 pounds or something like that. I can feel it. Like, I don't care so much about that number, and I decided that early on that I wasn't going to, I can get really like anal and obsessive about stupid stuff like that with data. I'm a nerd. You should see the spreadsheets I make, but I decided I was not going to allow myself to do that with my base weight, but that I was going to go by how did it feel. So I was shooting for under 20 pounds, but I was like, well, if it's over 20 pounds and it feels good, who cares? Or if it's 15 pounds and it feels horrible, it doesn't matter what the number says. I have to do what I feel good in. So yeah, so far today, if anything, has confirmed to me that I made the right decision in switching out my backpack and made the right decision in upgrading my gear to lightweight. I think that when I did the Georgia section, I think that my fully loaded pack was like, it was definitely in the 30-pound range. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it, you know, I'm feeling the difference and I'm super happy about that. So that's my biggest takeaway of today, of like, yay, spending all those hundreds of dollars was worth it. Other things, it's just so helpful to do these shakedown hikes. Like I told you, one of the main reasons I picked this backpack was I thought this was super cool. When I did the Georgia section, I hiked with a friend, so we would stop and get each other's water bottles out for us. I might be by myself at some points when I'm hiking. I need to be able to access my water without taking my backpack off. So I think this is cool. I will say I was very clumsy putting my water back on, so I don't know. I might be wearing my backpack around the house for the weeks to come and only drinking out of these water bottles so that I get used to taking them out, putting them back in to where I could do it in my sleep. That's my hope. So just little things like that, figuring little things like that out will be very helpful to me. So I'll let you know if I have any other added takeaways. And hopefully in a week or 2, I'll get that gear list. One of my rules for allowing myself to do a YouTube channel was that I wasn't going to do a bunch of outtakes and try to make it perfect. I'm not perfect. I mess up a lot. I'm forgetful. You probably already noticed that several times when I'm talking. I'm like, I can't remember what that's called. I'm forgetful. I'm ditzy. I'm lots of things. So, I realized that when I was telling you what my new backpack was that I just love, I said that it was a Gossamer Gear Crown 360. It most certainly is not. My tent is a Gossamer Gear, but my backpack is a Granite Gear Crown 360. And I was tempted to go back to that place where I found the perfect little spot to put my phone in this hollowed out part of a tree to record that whole thing. And I'm not. I have things to do today. So there we go. We're going to leave that mistake in there. I love when the trees sway in the wind. This particular birch grove has a lot of downed birches. They are a very short-lived tree. Like if you just look around, you're gonna see dead birch. It's very common. Sometimes when I'm out here, the trees just creak really bad, and I'm like, huh, how would I feel if I died by one of those falling on me? But there's worse ways to die. So pretty. Huh, did you hear that? The first time I was out here and the trees creaked like that, I thought it was an animal, and I was looking all around. Oh, there it is again. I wasn't sure how accurate that 18-mile-an-hour wind report was earlier, but I am here to tell